Fight fans, what's going on, man? So July 29th, we have a fight we did not expect to happen, or really a fight we weren't even pondering the idea of happening because of the weight classes and things as such. But Adrien Broner, Mikey Garcia at 140 pounds. And no, they haven't said where exactly this fight's going to be yet. But like I did with my last video, man, I'm going to tell you straight off the bat who I have winning this fight. And I'll be honest with you, this was not a very hard fight for me to predict, man. And I have Mikey Garcia winning this fight by a late stoppage. I want to say a decision, but I got a feeling he's going to stop Adrien Broner, man. And some people will make the argument that Broner's been in there with bigger guys and things as such. But I don't think Broner's faced somebody as skilled or with the technique that Mikey Garcia clearly has, man. And we can't ignore that this guy has definitive power, very likely at 135 and 140. You know what I mean? I just, the main thing really when it comes down to this fight, man, is that one of these guys is taking his craft a lot more serious than the other. And we already know who that is, and that's Mikey Garcia. Adrien Broner, he's had a lot of issues outside of the ring, man, that I think has kind of parlayed into what we see inside of the ring. And he just seems to have trouble with guys that he shouldn't have trouble with, man. And the narrative always becomes, oh, well, if Broner's serious, well, man, look, he better be serious July 29th because Mikey Garcia is looking at Broner like a piece of steak, man. And this would definitely launch Mikey Garcia into, you know, the higher plateau of fights he can land from here on out. Granted, he may end up going back to 135, but for Adrien Broner, man, I honestly think that Al Heyman and whoever's behind the machine are looking at Broner's history, and they're looking at a guy like Mikey Garcia who's taking his craft serious, wants to fight the best guys, and they're giving him the opportunity. Because at the end of the day, man, this is really Mikey's opportunity. You know, Broner has seen the Maidana fight, the Porter fights on a big stage, and he's fallen short. And then even this Granados fight where he couldn't even crack 140 pounds, they moved it up to 147 last minute. He didn't look good in that fight either. So when I really put it all together, I think Broner, granted, he's got speed and he's got decent pop above 135. Like 135, I think, is when he was a big hitter. At 140, 147, the power doesn't really translate as we've seen as far as the substance of the knockouts or the people he's hurt. We haven't been like super, upper echelon type of fighters, man. But I just look at Mikey, very skilled guy, big power, knows how to command range, very good jab. And Broner, I think he's going to have trouble making the weight. And I think that's been kind of an issue with him as it relates to like his previous fights where, you know, he's fighting at catch weights and things as such because he can't make the weight, you know. And that speaks a lot of his, the lack of discipline, you know. And again, adding, you know, his outside the ring life. And, you know, he was down here during Memorial Day weekend partying it up with Danny. And, you know, apparently people that were there seeing, you know, he was kind of overweight. I mean, whatever, but I just look at Mikey being the stronger guy in this situation. I think he's the more focused guy. I think he is going to be more than prepared as, like I just said, Broner's out in Miami partying and Mikey's already in camp. So, yeah, man, I'm somebody who thinks Broner has always been a talent, but the lack of focus has been like the story of his career, man. And I think this is the fight that is quite possibly going to put him in gatekeeper status. You know what I'm saying? And some people think he already is, but like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But I think this fight spells Mikey Garcia all the way through, and I think he's gonna have a very good outing against Adrien Broner, who tends to get timid when he's pushed, and I think Mikey's gonna exploit that again, like some of the previous fighters have. So I got Mikey Garcia by a late round stoppage. Wouldn't be shocked if it's a decision, but I just think down the stretch is going to be a dominant performance by Mikey Garcia, who is just taking his craft a lot more serious. So let me know what you think in the comments, man. Subscribe, hit the links, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/GYG Boxing, on SoundCloud. We still got the shows popping. SoundCloud.com/GYGB, and subscribe on iTunes. So until next time, I'm out of here.